What's going on, guys? So Alyssa and I are still out in the boat. She's holding the camera for me right now, and we're just doing a little fishing while we kind of let the wind cool down. It's pretty windy outside, so we've made our way into some little back mangrove canals, and I shouldn't even say mangroves, actually. Just a bunch of different bushes. It's very cool. And so what we're throwing right now is just an X-Wrap, or not even an X-Wrap. This is a jerkbait, a Yozuri jerkbait. We're just trying different things. You know, we have some shrimp tied on, some little like jigs, jerkbaits, all different kind of stuff. We're just gonna be working along a canal and throwing along points and pockets and looking for, you know, big brush piles and shade and looking for redfish, snook, tarpon, you know, whatever we can find. But that is the plan, and we're going to do this until we wait for the wind to cool down, and then we'll throw some topwaters in the evening and maybe catch snook, tarpon, redfish, jack, bluefish, all that good stuff. But that's the plan for now. We're going to get throwing. Come on. Big fish, big fish. I think, unless I just have something snagged. Oh my gosh, it's just a big flounder. We grab the net? Yep. Okay. Very cool. It's been a long time since I've caught a flounder, and a good sized flounder at that. And I was throwing a jerkbait, pretty much trying to catch redfish and snook, but that's a beautiful flounder right there. It's very cool. Flounders are just awesome fish. I mean, look at those eyes, both on one side. Very cool fish. I'll show you the other side. All white. Just designed to blend in right into the bottom. We have a dolphin circling the boat right now trying to get on our flounder, so I'm going to bring him really close to the branches where we caught him. That's I'm just going to let him go right in these branches behind us. We're as close as we can to the shore. There he goes, right there. I mean, that was interesting, I suppose, but it's been a long time since I caught a flounder, so that was cool, man. All right, making a little change up here. Threw the Yozuri around for a little bit. Caught a flounder on it, which is really cool, but threw it for about another, I don't know, 25, 30 minutes probably, and no bites. So putting on a little bait buster, something we can work really slow around the edges of these trees and mangroves and all that good stuff. So we're gonna see what we do with this bad boy. Oh gosh, instant. I switched over. That was first cast. Sorry. Snapper, big one. Pig snapper. What the heck? That is a cubera. That is a cubera snapper. That is so cool. So this is pretty awesome right here. Even though this is a little snapper, I know it looks like a mangrove, but this is in fact a cubera snapper, which this might be the first cubera I've ever caught. And this is a little one, but cuberas are actually the biggest in the whole entire snapper family. They get monstrous, and so that is very cool. And you can tell they're a little bit different with the pattern, how he's got the splotches all across him, and he looks similar to a mangrove, but he's got these colors of gray and kind of tans in him. That's a very beautiful fish. But that's sweet, man. First cubera, and that was my first cast on this new bait, so I think we made the proper change. Look at that now. Oh, okay, whoa. There's a jack. Oh wait, tugging its head like this. Sure. It is a redfish. Yes, ma'am.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I thought it was too.
What was that, first cast?
Maybe. I saw it eating against the bank, so I threw over there. Well, this morning, I guess we haven't even talked about it since yesterday. Yesterday, Alyssa and I fished. We caught the cubera, a flounder, and then we fished in the evening for tarpon, but that's going to be its own separate thing. And this morning, we're out here again, and we got a beautiful redfish right there. What an amazing fish these things are. Probably the most beautiful fish in the river, I think, right there. Alright, so this video's kind of been all over the place. It is, what, 4 in the afternoon right now? Well, it says 4 in the afternoon. Fish this morning, we caught 1 redfish and a ton of catfish. And so instead of just like trying to squeeze the video into one day of like a redfish and a bunch of stupid catfish, I decided we're going to kind of combine good fish catches of this trip, or not all of it, but we're going to combine a few days. So you'll see, you know, you've already seen yesterday's stuff with the flounder and the snapper, the redfish that you got to see, and now we're going out again this afternoon, and we're going to see what we can get on. You know, we're going to try to fish for redfish, snook, trout, tarpon, flounder, all that good stuff. You know, I would rather, you know, show you guys some cool fish, and it's been really cool because we've caught, you know, 3 different things that I never show in my videos ever, so that was very cool. And I want to show you guys some good stuff, not just try to squeeze out a video of catfish and little snook and stuff like that. So, Alyssa and I are going back out. We're going to see what we can do. Alright, a big thing to take into account while fishing a bank or a dock line, really any structure, is to not make your cast straight side to side. And I get caught doing that a lot too sometimes, where I don't think about it and I just get caught going directly side to side. But that is probably the least effective cast you can make. You almost always want to make your cast diagonal from the boat. You're covering multiple water depths doing this, and you're covering different angles. Like, I just saw something come out and chase after that for a little bit there. But you're covering much more water by doing this. And also, when you're parallel directly throwing at the bank like that, this is when you're closest to the fish, so they're more likely to spook and more likely to see you. Where when you're making cast up parallel, they're further away, they're going to be more easy to bite, and they won't sense that boat there, and you're covering a better area of water and more water. So that'll be a tip for you when you're fishing some structure here. Make sure you're making those diagonal casts to the bank. Yeah. The only fish in history that won't just shake off. If it was a snook and I tried to flip it into the boat, it'd huddle like this. I'm sure it'd come off. If it was a tarpon, it couldn't even hook it. Redfish, yeah, it'd come off. Catfish, no way, dude. Oh gosh, are you kidding me? No, a freaking catfish just came up and hit this dangling in the water. Gosh, dude. This is so stupid. Okay, I guess don't leave this thing in the water dangling. It's behind the tree. I can see it. This is a black drum. Yeah, I was so over this thing, and I thought, I was like, oh great, another catfish. It's a nice drum. I mean, not huge, but I'm gonna grab the net from underneath your feet. Ooh, you do not like the look of the boat. Oh, now he's deciding to fight. I thought for sure I had a catfish on. Hey, that's a redfish and a black drum today. How about that? Got the brothers. Dude, he's just bulldogging me next to the boat though. Alright, right there, a little juvenile black drum. Very cool, man. We have, it's been rough. It's not to say we haven't been catching fish. We've been catching a lot of fish, a lot of freaking catfish. It seems like almost every other cast we're either trying to shake one off or unhooking one. But this is cool right here, catching a nice black drum. Caught a redfish earlier this morning, very cool. It's always neat catching black drum on artificials as well. See a little terrorize stuck in his mouth, and I was just dragging it. But that's beautiful. We'll snap a few photos and release this guy. Well, I'll say that's a beautiful way to end the day right there. You know, it was cool. I don't know, I think it's cool. You know, all the fish that we caught were fish that I don't really ever have in my video, so it's always neat to catch new species. You know, they're not necessarily new to me, but different species, I should say. So it's very fun. And we're just in a beautiful place where there's tarpon, redfish, snook, black drum, cubera snapper, flounder. There's alligators swimming around, dolphins, sharks, manatees. It's just an insane ecosystem that we really get to enjoy, and it's been nice. It's a beautiful night. Definitely we'll probably fish a little bit longer for some tarpon, but I think we'll end this video here. I appreciate you guys very much. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time.